Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that given the situation presented to us by this chapter, Sakura got knocked the fuck back. She has so much faith in the ruse laser in that first page. So much so that she doesn't understand why she's being sent the fuck back. I loved how this chapter served the divine purpose of making the previous one absolutely fucking pointless. I just love that. You know me, I love my pointless shit. That being said, is it wrong to say that I pretty much loved the shit out of this chapter? Because I did. That alien praying mantis looking motherfucker nuking cities? I mean, come on. That's what I wanted to see from the Juubi from the moment it got summoned, pretty much. Now, I'm not really sure about its design, because even though it doesn't look like a Muppet anymore, it's anorexic. Guy and Lee open some gates at the beginning of this chapter, but it doesn't matter, at least not in this chapter, because we don't get to see any of that, and then Naruto dislocates his shoulder. I can tell you from experience that dislocating your shoulder sucks ass, so please, everybody write a get well card to Naruto and send it to him. If you don't know his address, that's fine, just send him to the ramen shop. Shikaku's trying to come up with a strategy to sort of stop the Juubi from, well, destroying everything in its path, pretty much. And it has hands. Did you notice, like, 10 hands coming out of the ground? Yeah, that was cool. But anyway, if they can't stop the Juubi, they can't get to Madara and Obito. And I think he considers using the Ino-Chika-Cho formation for a while, but then he's just like, no. We're just gonna be a couple of flies buzzing around his head. And then he gets an idea. But even before that, I was kind of like, dude, it's nighttime. Shikamaru's jutsu in the night, I don't see that happening. Anyway, he contacts Kakashi, and I think that by doing so, he makes it kind of obvious that the strategy that they're going to be using against the Juubi is going to involve the Kamui. Then again, Shikaku also tells Kakashi that he's going to be cutting communications off temporarily. So if they're cutting off communications and Inoichi is in charge of communications, it's probably because Inoichi's going to be busy doing some shit. Maybe like some big-ass mind transferring jutsu type of shit for Madara or Obito. Kind of like the one Ino did. Given the ending of this chapter, I don't think that he'll have like a body to go back to, but hey, I mean, I'm just saying. It's so weird though, because like at the end, he does make it seem as if that's it for them. Juubi is pretty much blasting everything with his gumdrop bombs. Like, it's just going all over the place. And at first I'm like, how does he know that he's aiming at cities? But I guess he can sense. I mean, fuck. He's the Ten Tails. I'm pretty sure he can fucking sense a town. Or see it with his Sharin Rinnegan thingamajig. He kind of looked like a turtle at one point. Kind of wish that Kakashi could find a way to redirect the gumdrop bomb to Obito and the Juubi or Madara using his Kamui, kind of like with the Avengers, kind of like Iron Man. Push that nuke into another dimension, make it blow up there, I don't know, do something. He can't overuse this shit, we already know that. I'm going to tell you one thing. I know Shikaku said at the end of this chapter that he had devised a plan to stop the Juubi. I'm going to tell you, if the Juubi gets stopped this early in the game, there's going to be a lot of people calling troll. So I'm going to ask you for this. Give me your order, okay? Who do you want, out of the three opponents, who do you want to be defeated first? I mean, you don't even have to fucking ask me. You have to know who I want defeated first. To those comments you just saw, I just want to add one more that came from the manga itself. And I quote, "If you have time to shit your pants, make some chakra." Kishimoto loving them poop jokes, don't he? The ending was kind of emotional, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know if they're dead or not, but I mean, it was still pretty emotional. We got Shikamaru there stopping himself from breaking down, and then after he stops himself, he looks really focused and determined. And Ino, I mean, she's kind of a mess at the end. Kind of sucks, because she shouldn't be crying. I mean, she's one of the most useful females in the battlefield right now, along with Temari and Tenten. And speaking of, like, where the fuck is Tenten? She's probably cleaning a kunai going like, bitch, I don't know what you're fucking crying about. At least your parents were drawn in this manga. Again, I don't know if they're dead or not, and I've learned my lesson, you know, in assuming that people are dead when they're actually not dead, so I'll just wait. But it's going to be interesting to see what Shikaku's plan was, or is, I don't know. And MVP, the Juubi, why? Because it actually did its job. It's wrecking shit up. It's nuking towns. That's what the Juubi was supposed to be doing from the get-go. So the Juubi gets a cookie in my book, but that's just my opinion. Tell me yours. Comment and rate, subscribe, and yeah, just share your opinions about this chapter. If you got mixed feelings, let them out. Bye. I'm sorry, did I happen to mention that Sakura got knocked the fuck back? Did I? Okay, cool. As long as you got it, we're cool. Okay? You got it. Go. Perfect.